side. I'm grateful for the memories. We're aiming for the next big thing.
Visit a couple of places, so I'm going to share with you. And so far has been really, really busy, just going around and, you know, trying to manage everything, doing meetings between. But it's fine. I think it's going to be fun, so I'll definitely show you some bits of today. And I'm also being jury at the DGen Summit, so I hope you can enjoy. And if you want to be a sponsor, I will leave the link down below. And now we're heading off to enjoy the day as my mom is leaving and I'm going back home. So that's it. Thank you. See you soon. Alright guys, thank you for joining, and we're about to start. If anybody would like to ask anything, feel free. And I think we're good to go. Sanam, are you there?
Yes, Emily, I am still here.
Okay, good. So I'm going to record, even if we don't have many people coming. So today is another episode of Super Growth, and we're talking about the effectiveness of merging agencies. And we have Sanam, the CEO of the Marketex, and I'm very excited to start talking with you today. Would you like to share a little bit more about your background and how you built your agency?
Sure. Thank you so much, Emily, for inviting me to the podcast. I have my own agency called the Marketex, which is a digital marketing agency. We provide digital marketing services. So this is like strategy, SEO, design, videos, PPC, etc. I also have my sister company called Tricin, and we basically provide all types of solutions. So, for instance, SaaS, like making SaaS products, providing custom software solutions, gaming, AR, VR, website development. So, in a nutshell, it's all tech related. When I started the sort of marketing agency, we sort of thought that the tech part was missing. Hence, we sort of, incorporated and sort of we have our sister company called Tricin. So we're providing digital marketing services and tech solutions.
Nice. And how long you think took you to build a very strong presence on LinkedIn?
It does. If I say it's like overnight, it does not happen overnight, and it's a matter of the fact that you have to sort of it took me around 2 years, and before obviously registering the business, getting into the business. Before that, before the 2 years we actually officially started, we started getting into the sort of like, as you're doing, so like live sessions, having attending networking events, so creating the hype before creating the agency. That's what we did.
Nice. I found very useful to talk about LinkedIn growth, because I believe if you are a company, you definitely need to build your LinkedIn presence. Even if you work even if you work at other company, you could build your brand while working somewhere else. And this is something that not all companies are open either, but I believe even if you have a company, you should definitely support your employees to build their own personal brand, because it helps it helps your company too. What do you think?
Yeah, totally agree. And as you are talking about LinkedIn in particular, obviously we do have other social media platforms, but I feel like now LinkedIn is a really good in terms of networking. We did conduct a internship program where we had interns from all around the world. There were students, and we gave them trainings on how to sort of build up on LinkedIn, as well as like how to do networking. obviously it was not to do with like how to build it within our company, but it's basically helpful for them, for the students, to sort of how they can sort of, when they apply, as you were mentioning, apply to different companies, how LinkedIn can help them for their future prospects. Yeah.
Yeah, I found it very useful. Like, of course, we building this awareness across all socials, and I also believe that Twitter is very, very strong on tech and crypto and all of that. But I still believe that LinkedIn is better when it comes to B2B. And this is where I want to get into the next point too. Like, how do you find working with other agencies, and what do you think about combining agencies at all?
I think it's a good step when I say, when you say combining and merging agencies. I know one would say cost saving, efficiency is the first thing you would sort of think about. But I feel like it's about the experience. So when I say experience, it's about the skill sets being shared, the innovative ideas, the technology. Agencies try to sort of share the larger pool of talent. So, this covers the resource part as well. Uh, but again, I also feel that it also diversifies the client portfolio, which is, agencies have access to new clients, and like different markets. And to be honest, it does like creates a stronger identity for both the companies. So yes, they do have challenges. There are challenges. I'm not saying it's all like, there are challenges. There are ways to overcome these challenges. But I feel it's very beneficial when companies do sort of merge.
Yeah, same. Personally, like the way I'm building is around AI and B2B, because I worked in multiple marketing companies. Like, I did marketing for nearly 5 years in crypto, and I found very, what can I say, like the right word, I don't feel like it works in this way anymore. Like, you share, of course, if you have a contract and then you share between your employees, of course, it's going to be beneficial for you. But like sharing with other company, it might bring you even more profit, but of course on a long-term token. Not everybody is open to that when it comes to immediate results, but looking into the long term, I believe that B2B is the right solution to everything on the market. Basically, it's just open new doors, and the way you can empower, like we both have in a project. For example, we could empower 1000x more than a single agency.
Yeah, definitely agree on this. And, other than that, it also refines the internal processes as well, like, improve communications and helps in problem solving as well. I know you spoke about profit. Yeah, that's a definitely one on the thing. But then again, I feel like it does give more, like merging with agencies. You tend to have a lot of different innovative ideas, because for instance, agency A might have a different idea, agency B might have a different idea. And, with this sort of collaboration, it sort of helps the challenging clients as well as, try to tackle these as well. So, yeah.
Yeah, I'm very open minded when it comes to that. Like, even if I receive less, I would say I don't mind if I have another agency helping us or whatever. But of course, not everybody is open to that. But when it comes to collaboration, I think the entire market is taking collaboration in a different way. Because let's say we mentioned that, oh, let's collab, but we're collabing to work together, not collabing for free and not bringing anything to each other. I think that is happening a lot on this space, and I definitely want to push, in the opposite of that. I think collaboration means working together and making together and growing together, not just to collab, post something and leave. And we see that a lot on the space. People want to collaborate for free and bring nothing to the company. So I definitely don't want this to go on that direction. I think the entire conception around collaboration has got to change immediately on the industry.
Yeah, and again, I feel it depends agency to agency, right? As in, like as you mentioned, some would just be like, doing it for free. But then again, when you collaborate, it's about both the growth of both of the agencies, and then obviously sharing the experiences, and that's how you would sort of grow as an agency.
Yeah, yeah. Well, and also like being women and having another woman, it's very, very
Yeah.
cool to be honest. When I saw you, I was like, oh, I have to talk to this girl because it's difficult to find. I mean, the world is changing quite rapidly with AI and everything, but I still believe that we need women on space, and it's very, very nice to be working with you and have, support from women to women.
Same here. I always believe in women empowerment. So yes, definitely sure, definitely on that. But yeah, if anyone has any questions, would sort of love to sort of answer the questions as well.
Yeah, let's see. Guys, just raise your hand and ask to be a speaker if you want to talk. And if you want to talk about your project, feel free to. This is all about empowering each other and helping. But I would like to ask you, what was your biggest challenge as a woman in the industry? Have you ever felt like that was a problem, or you felt like that was a benefit? How do you deal with it?
To be honest, I think in every sort of whether it's your personal life or whether it's your work, you do face challenges, right?
Yeah, yeah.
It all depends. It all depends what the challenge is. Uh, but I feel. Hello.
Yeah, we lost you, sorry.
Yeah. I think. Yeah. Apologies. So yeah, I was just saying that challenges like motivate me. Uh, yes, sometimes challenges do become daunting, but I feel like it's the way how you deal with them. And yeah, having a policing background, I think we are. I am trained in a way that to sort of deal with challenges when they come forward. But yeah, so it's just how you sort of take each challenge at every time. So how you basically take them.
Yeah, I think the best way is to not mention the topic. I used to mention a lot, like women in Web3 and stuff like that. I think the first step is just to keep going. And I took this out of my head. I know it still exists for a lot of people, but I think like representing is just keep working. That's how you represent. And it doesn't matter your gender, your color, or anything. Like, you just have to work and make this work, basically. And then once it's done, everybody's going to tell you, wow, congratulations. But basically, I just took this kind of women thing outside of my head as well, because I just want to keep going and I'm not going to stop anyways. So
Yeah, I like the attitude. Not stopping.
great. So yeah, I would like to know if the audience has anything to ask, because I don't want to keep this too long either, as we are recording to post. Let's see. Yeah, I don't know if we're going to have any questions. Is there anything that you like to know? Guys, ask, please. Okay, I believe there is no questions. And Saturn, would you like to say anything to close?
Just want to say thank you everybody for joining, and and you will be seeing us in the more sort of like our coming projects, and so yeah, we'll have some good news for you guys as well in the coming months for sure.
Thank you. Thank you so much for coming, and I'm very happy to be working with you. I'll definitely see you in London. And if anybody
Definitely.
would like to, collaborate in a nice way and participate in our things, kindly DM me or DM her. Feel free to talk to us. We're here to give voice to everybody and of course bring value. Thank you so much for attending, and I'll see you guys on the next one. Thank you. Guys, I'm back to London. So this week vlog, there is not much on a working side, but it doesn't mean I haven't been working, okay? I was locked for 2 days in Lisbon airport. It was really full and awful experience, really. There was no flights basically to London, so everybody had to wait. There was just no options of flights, but I've managed to fly on the next day. So yeah, I'm happy I could just, you know, book the next flight after 48 hours and come back. But it was very, very crazy. I don't know why, but it seems like everybody's flying out to Lisbon. And yeah, it's holiday season, so I believe that's why. I will leave the entire live on today's video, our LinkedIn live. And very excited to be back. This is a very great environment to be in. And all I can take from this moment is that I truly want to share my time with my family when I have free time, and my loved people and my close ones. And it's time for everything. Now we're scaling. I'm back, building crazy share, getting more influencers into the shop, and I want to talk about the shop shortly. I'm also doing a new shop, so this year I said, you know what, I'm just gonna make money with everything I do, my lifestyle, my clothes style, like everything. So it's a lot coming, and I'm very happy to be back, and it's still summer in the UK, so let's make the most, and see you soon.